I'm lifting weights. Ugh. 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 Okay, Kaiser, that's enough. I'm not finished yet. I've got one more curl. Ugh. That's the sound of me lifting your mother's Titanic ass. Goodbye. Well, kids, that was Kaiser the Destroyer. He's a good friend. Not really an old friend, but a good one. Who are your friends? I'll tell you about who my favorite friend is. Bobby. Bobby. That's his name. Bobby. His mother was a stutterer. And he used to, play basketball with me when I was a kid. And I think it was because it sounded like his name, because he dribbled and it sounded like ba. And so, one day when we were playing basketball, he threw the ball, and I wasn't looking where I was standing, and it hit me right on the back of the head. And I went down, and I'm like, ah! And Bobby was laughing. Bobby was laughing. And he had the ball, and I guess something in him must have clicked that day. Because every child has a moment in their life, whether it triggers a fetish or a habit or whatever. That day, Bobby learned that he liked hurting people. And he saw how much he enjoyed my pain. So when I got up, he threw that ball just full force right into my face and broke my nose. And I toppled over like a tree, hit the back of my head on the curb, and went into a coma for 6 months. When I woke up, I was like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! I thought you were gonna die!" And all that sappy bullshit. And I asked, "Hey, how's Bobby?" He accidentally hit me in the head, and I was like, "They arrested him! He's in jail!" I turn on the TV, and Bobby is in the courthouse in the orange jumpsuit that's way too big for him. He had the sleeves and the pant legs dragging on the ground. They had the handcuffs over the sleeves on him. He just had this dead, sunken look in his eyes. Like he was 10 years old at the time, but he looked like he had the eyes of a 60-year-old man. And the judge is reading over, Bobby, you were in... That's a shit name, by the way. Bobby, you were in here for 30 counts of murder, 2 counts of armed robbery, 67 counts of rape of an animal, and 1 count of setting fire to an orphanage. How do you plead? All those counts were for the same animal, by the way. How do you plead? Bobby's lawyer steps in. My client pleads guilty. My client pleads not guilty, sir, on the reason of insanity. And the judge says, well, let's look at these tapes and see if Bobby is insane or not. And he pulls up the tapes where Bobby is holding the camera. It's out of focus, and he's got to, fuck with it a little bit till it's pointed at his face, and he's got this powder all over his lips, and he's going, I will kill everybody in the world, and I will not stop until I'm the last human being alive. I'll build a castle out of your corpses and cement it together with your guts. I will live in your gut castle, and I will rip chunks off of your bodies off of the flesh wall to feed myself. I will kill you all. I will kill all 8 billion people on the planet. Because there were 8 billion on the planet at the time. My name is Bobby. I live on 123 Main Street in Regular Place, United States. I am completely sane when I'm saying these things. I intend to do all of these things. And just to give an example, I'm going to, whatever. And the judge was like, Bobby, this is clear that you are not insane. This was all premeditated. And the dog can never walk again. It can't hold its shit in either. And I don't know what else you did, because I'm just focusing on the dog. I don't know if you killed people, Bobby, but let's just focus on the dog. I think that's what you should be on trial for. And the judge is like, all right, Bobby, you get life in prison. And then the lawyer gets up, and he's like, Judge, maybe you could reconsider. And he climbs up over the thing, and he gets down under the judge's chair, and you hear the sound of... He gets up 5 minutes later, and the judge is like, all right, Bobby, I've reconsidered. How about we let you go? And Bobby doesn't say anything. He just stares off like he's trying to stare a hole through the wall. And so the cameras go out to outside. Bobby's in an ill-fitting suit now. Poor guy can't get clothes that fit. And they're walking him down the steps when suddenly the bailiff comes bursting out of the courthouse. He tackles Bobby, and he's strangling the little guy. He says, "That was my dog!" Arr! He breaks Bobby's little 8-year-old neck in his giant, meaty hands. And he just slams the kid's corpse all over the staircases until Bobby looks like a half-eaten chicken leg hanging in this guy's hands. And the cops, boom, 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 blow the guy away, blood everywhere. And so it's just this horrible mess of blood and desecrated corpses all over the steps to the courthouse. And I'm masturbating the whole time I'm watching this, and the nurse comes in and goes like, "Ah!"